Tonight, we're going to Rome because we're making bucatini alla matricana. Let's cook. To start this beautiful rustic Roman dish, I'm just going to turn my pan on here. I'm not going to wait for it to heat up. Going in with about 8 ounces of guanciale that cut into lardons. You could also use pancetta if you can't find guanciale. Now that's a pork cheek, where pancetta is from the pork belly. They're both cured. Now the difference from those between bacon is it's not smoked, it's just cured. I'm gonna bring that down to about a medium-low heat and let it render nice and slow, just until we start to crisp up. And while our guanciale is rendering, we will turn on our pot of water and salt that until it's salty like the sea. We are pretty much rendered down, starting to crisp up nicely, nice golden brown. And look at all that salty pork fat in there. Gonna add a ton of flavor to our sauce. Now we're gonna go in with about 1.5 cups of white wine. Now I'm gonna turn the heat up a little bit. Bring that to a simmer and let that reduce. Scrape all that froth off the bottom of the pan. Now we have reduced that wine to where it has a little bit of a thickness to it. It's almost turned into a syrup here. Just super concentrated all that white wine flavor. Now we're going to go in 28 ounces of crushed tomatoes. Also at this point, I'm going to season that with some salt and pepper. Now I'm just going to use a little bit of salt and go a little heavier on the pepper because that guanciale had a good bit of salt in it to begin with, so don't want to over salt it. You can check it at the end. Now we're just going to let that simmer away. So that comes to a simmer, we'll bring it back down to a medium-low. Just let her go while I cook my pasta. Now this is looking really good. Most of our water has evaporated and we're getting a nice thick sauce here. And this is supposed to be a really rustic dish. Normally I'd use some whole tomatoes and crush them, whole canned tomatoes and crush them to make the sauce. But I had a can of crushed tomatoes, and if my nanny knew I went out and bought another can when I had this, I'd get hit with a wooden spoon. So I used what I had. And we are just about to start cooking our pasta. So I'm going to turn that onto low and let it sit while we cook our pasta. Got a nice boil going in my water pot. So we're going to go in with our bucatini. Give that a stir. And that's got 8 minutes till al dente. So we'll set a timer. Be right back. Our bucatini is cooked for 7 minutes, so I'm going to take a 1/4 cup of that pasta water and go into our sauce. Pasta strained, I'm going in. I'll just toss it around until everything's nice and coated. That's looking really good. It's time to plate it up. Okay, so I'll just get some of our bucatini. And onto our plates. And we'll hit that with some Pecorino Romano. You're ready to eat. I hope you guys enjoyed this classic Roman dish. Cheers. And don't forget to like and subscribe, or I kill you!